What's up, guys? Michael TheHairyGamer coming at you with another episode of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So just punch some guy in the back of the head. Why not? We're only a couple of seconds away now. You were punching me earlier. We're only a couple of seconds away from getting in the plane. In fact, there it is. I can't tell you how tempted I was to go whoomp. There it is. But I thought, no, I won't do that. And then I did it sort of in the end anyway. Come on. Let's get through the fog. Okay, so I'm heading to the couple of houses just almost right in front of me. In the middle of these trees. This is not a good idea. Okay. I got on the roof. I quite like that. Okay, so oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Of course I want the 5.56. I'm going to take the 7.62 as well, just in case. And then we'll go on burst until I find a gun that is better for that. Yeah, I don't really... See, that's probably the one thing I don't do is use grenades. Well... You know, that and win. They're probably the two things, really. But in my defense, oh, bloody hell. In my defense about winning, I would probably get in trouble if I turned up one day or came home and said, babe, it's okay, I've got a chicken dinner. That's probably not what we want to, you know, I'm vegetarian, Karen's vegan, it's probably not what we want really. So that's okay, it's not that bad. No, don't even think about it. Alright, let's just try and get to the safe zone. Weaving. Tell you what, I'm very excited. We're still in the same recording session, by the way. I'll let you know when... Well, I normally say when the next one starts more than when we finish for the day, because I don't know until we've done it. I'm just... What's over here? A nice little shack. So I normally more so mention it when we start the next recording session. Then when we finish. But I'm very excited because, okay, so I'm excited for two different reasons, and I'm going to go into them over the next couple of videos. They're sort of interlinked. The timing of them is interlinked. The first... The first reason I'm excited is soon, not like by the time this comes out soon, because this is quite a few weeks down the road. We're actually getting close to my birthday. So I'm very excited about that. I'm turning 30. That's right, I'm a 30-year-old who continues to play video games. Who knew they weren't just for kids? So I'm very excited about a little bit of the network lag kicking in. Not had a good day with the internet disconnecting earlier on. Long way to go. But yeah, I'm very excited about my birthday coming up. Going to, at this point, that could change. But at this point, there's a bar in the city we're going to. It's quite interesting. My best friend Ashley, who is a little bit older than me, by months, like she's 6 months older than me. But I like to give her a bit of grief about being older than me because it's fun. She did, we're very similar in the sense we both play games and things like that. Oh. See, this is what happens when I don't pay attention, when I try and tell a story instead. Oh, well, I probably should have switched to the better gun. These things happen. To be fair, I'm amazed. If I was that guy, I would have snuck up on me instead of getting in front of me. So when it was her birthday last year, when she turned 30, she had a sit-down dinner with her family and some friends, which I was part of that, and very honoured to be there. Ashley and I go way back. Like 10 years old back. It's ridiculous. Coffee's still too hot. But, so Ashley did the mature thing of having a sit-down dinner, family, friends, which was good. It was great. I was catered for I was vegetarian at the time, which I still am, by the way. But we just sort of got back from Thailand a couple of months before, and that's when I went vegetarian, so it was sort of tricky. I don't want to say tricky, but making sure she actually did know for her birthday. And it was great because there was vegetarian options, and absolutely loved that. Which, by the way, I would hope there would be. Ashley is actually a chef, so she knows her way in the kitchen, clearly. So I would have probably been a little disappointed if there wasn't something for me. Anyway, that's besides the point. She did the mature thing and had a sit-down dinner for her birthday, whereas me, me and a very small number. I'm thinking like 10 people. And that does include both me and Karen, so it's a really, really small number. I'm going to go to a bar in the city, and this is actually a bar where they have video games. If you're from Melbourne, you probably know which bar I'm talking about. I'm not going to say their name just yet. Because it's not 100% confirmed yet. But this is at this point what's going to be happening, and I'm going to be booking a private booth there for the 10 of us, and we're going to be playing Mario Kart 64. I am not even joking. That is almost the exact opposite of a sit-down dinner, mature birthday celebration. Is mine A, going to a bar, and B, playing video games while we're there. So I'm very excited about that. I actually never owned a Nintendo 64. I know. I'm as shocked as you are. At that point, I had a Super Nintendo, and then I had a PlayStation 1. So it was sort of, as most people had to do, it was the choice between the two. You can't get both. Some people did, and if you were one of those people, well done, congratulations, you're very lucky, and I hope you realise that. But not only did I not have a Nintendo 64, none of my friends did. So it's a case of, I actually never got to play a lot of the classics. I've played them on emulators, sure, but I never actually got to play them, like when they first came out. Oh, it didn't work for me. I got the one kill, I couldn't get the second. Bugger. At least I did get the one kill. That's alright. We're going to have a third game. We don't have 3 often because of how long they take to get into, but we're going the third this time. Paid no attention to where I was dropping on that one. Anyway, so a lot of the games I never actually played when they came out, and that bothers me. I know it shouldn't, but it does. I had great memories with the PlayStation. I don't regret getting a PlayStation at all. I'm very thankful I got one. But at the same time, there's the other side of that where there was a lot of the classic games. There was a lot of crap on the N64, you know, let's be real, but there was also a lot of good games. Mario Kart 64, which I'm very excited, as I said, to play for my birthday. GoldenEye. I never got to play GoldenEye. Maybe that's why I'm not good at this. I didn't get to play GoldenEye growing up. Let's blame that. I did get to play Mario 64, Super Mario 64 on my DS when that was re-released for the not the 3DS, but the original Nintendo DS. I did get to play it then. So I played a version of it, but not the same. Pokemon Stadium I never got to play, which is a shame because I loved and to some extent still do love Pokemon. I don't have time to play Pokemon a whole lot anymore. Which is a shame. I still have, to be just on Pokemon, I actually have my 3DS over there to my left, on one of my gaming shelves, with one of them in there. I can't remember which one is in there. But I actually have, I've got Soul Silver as well, but I also have my old school Game Boy, which the yellow brick variety with Pokemon Yellow. I still have that. And I still have Pokemon Blue, Red. Red or blue somewhere. I can't remember. And I actually have all 150 on that. So that sort of tells you, I've always loved Pokemon. So not getting to play Pokemon Stadium bothers me more than it should. Pokemon Snap's another one I never got to play. And I absolutely would if I was given the chance nowadays. Come on, Nintendo, do the right thing. Release the Nintendo 64 Mini. Sales for that would go through I'm a little annoyed I missed out on the NES Classic Mini. Super Nintendo Mini, one of my other friends, Jen, has, and I've played a fair bit of. I say a fair bit, played it once for a few hours. But the classic NES Mini had a lot better games, in my opinion. Certainly games that I enjoy more, like the first 3 Marios, as well as Legend of Zelda. So hopefully Nintendo do the right thing and release the N64 Mini. I will get that myself. Because there's so many great games and that I would assume would actually come on it, like GoldenEye. All the ones I've named I would almost expect to be on the Nintendo 64 Mini, should they release it, and I really hope they do. So let me know in the comment section below, what consoles did you have growing up? What do you wish you could have had? If you could have multiples, like most people had just the one, as I sort of said. I'm just trying to also make sure I don't jump somewhere stupid like Roshock again. Okay. If you could have had any console from your childhood that you never owned, what would it be? What were some of your favourite games, and what games do you wish you had have gotten to play on different consoles growing up? Did you get to finally play them as an adult, and how were they? Let me all know all that in the comment section below. Everyone's going to have comments that are like 4 paragraphs. I feel like if I was still in school, I could get people to write an assignment for me like that. Well, I didn't want to land on this roof. Okay, we know someone is in this building. Oh, come on. not in this building, in this area. Let's go find them. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm hearing sounds all over. Oh, network lag's killing me. I'm hearing sounds all over the place. I almost feel like I'm chasing a ghost at this point. Okay, is the person still in here? I reckon they might be. I've got nothing. Like, I'm in trouble. Screw it. If this is a short one, it's a short one. It's going to be a short one. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what consoles or gaming systems. Maybe you were PC from birth. I don't know. Maybe you only ever had handhelds. Let me know in the comment section down below what you did have and what you wish you had. As I said, I do wish I had a Nintendo 64, but I'm going to rectify playing Mario 64. Mario Kart 64 on my birthday. There are other packages available at this place where you can play. I think there's one where you get 3 different games and 3 different consoles, but at the same time, like, no, a group of 10 people. Mario Kart 64, you can rotate between 4, so you sort of get a bit of a sit out. Winner probably stays on. Well, I'm gonna also... Yes, I'm telling you now, there will be Mario Kart getting played. I will ensure that happens. Okay, so we're not too far off. I might go into this building. Now, I'd like to be clear, I did call that I was going into this building before the red zone appeared. Ooh, that hurt. And go to this one. Network lag's killing me. I didn't even realize I was having issues until earlier. I'm having no luck with guns in this game. I just realised I charged upstairs without thinking. onwards we go with my 2-shot shotgun. I think I'm going to have to find someone and kill them. In order to get a better gun. That door's open. So it's probably pointless to go in there. Okay. Just weaving because I don't have a helmet or any armor. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing just weaving in and out like an idiot. I don't deny the idiot claim, by the way. I don't want to use it's pointless to use a first aid kit for that tiny amount of damage I'd actually get back. In the trees, I feel I can be a little more direct. Oh, so it's just the other side of this ridge, essentially. Somehow, I've made it past 65 alive left. Okay, I can see the start of the safe circle on the minimap. Always a good thing. Let's get going. Come on, we can get there. The far building is much closer to the safe zone. It's not quite in there. I actually got asked in the comment section the other day. Why I don't play in teams or duos. And the answer to that for me is very simple. None of my friends who I trust enough to record with have this. Or is on at the right time. I mentioned Ashley before. I don't know if she has it, but she generally, because she's so busy as a chef, as chefs are always busy, it's hard for us to get on at the same time together. In general, let alone to coordinate enough to actually play a game together. You know, that's unheard of for the two of us. I don't think we've actually ever... There's gunshots in front of me, I'm going to go to them. Yeah, couldn't do anything. I had 2 shots with that shotgun, and that's it. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. As I was saying, sorry, before I do finish, the only people I trust with this game either don't have it or aren't on at the right times. And I don't trust strangers because I can't control what they say on the internet. So I don't want to have to deal with that. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave a comment down below for what consoles you had when you were growing up and what console you wish you could have when you were growing up. As well as that, in the description there are also links to all my social media, as well, which includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the brand new subreddit. That's right, there's a TheHairyGamer subreddit now. It is unbelievable that exists. On top of that, there is also links to the store if you want to buy t-shirts or a tote bag or anything like that, as well as to both my ebooks, one about moving overseas and the other about video games. I'm not going to give away too much about it. Make sure you do check those out. And of course, my Patreon as well. That's it for me for today. Thank you so much for taking time to join me as there is action still going on near where I died. I've been Michael the Hairy Gamer. You have been wonderful, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.